Hello, it's Polish Paul VR, welcome to the channel. I hope you all alright and having a good day. We are here today to do another episode of PSVR Showcase, my weekly show in which we're looking at all the upcoming PSVR games. Rules are very simple, every game got to be confirmed for PlayStation VR, and also you can see same game in multiple episodes, but it's always going to be a new footage. So, with that out of the way, let's get started. And right away I want to present to you a brand new awesome gameplay trailer from Arafin. This game gonna come to PS4 and PSVR, but also PS5 with PSVR 2 upgrades. Apparently they even gonna run ray tracing in VR, so that should be cool. And now we've got the latest trailer for Distortion VR, the game going to release in third quarter of this year, so just like a third quarter gonna start in 2 months time. The Steam page is already up, down there is the release date, of course with the PSVR. What the developer did, they implemented aim controller support, which is always a good sign for any type of shooter. So I'm definitely looking forward to Distortion VR coming from a single developer who worked on this year past last couple of years on this game, and now finally we shall see what he achieved. Okay, so now I want to talk about Population 1. This is the latest trailer from their Season 2 that they already running on the PC and Quest. I can't believe how fast the time flies. Population 1 is already in Season 2. It just feels like the game released yesterday, but never mind. So what's happening with this game? Of course, in past, as we know, the developer said they definitely got plans about bringing Population 1 to PSVR. This story come from Upload VR, I think from November last year. Now, we didn't heard much about PlayStation VR version, and what I'm thinking, what's going on is, you know what, Population 1 probably would run on PlayStation 4, but it is the controllers what might be the problem, because it's one of those proper VR games which is quite hands heavy. So you need good controllers and good tracking. So maybe we didn't heard much lately about PSVR version, because perhaps they might be working on PSVR 2 version. I mean, I don't know, I'm just guessing. But on PSVR 2, you know what, you get those controllers, you get inside-out tracking, you get the thumbsticks, you don't have to face the camera all the time, and those are the perfect controllers for Population 1. So who knows, maybe, or maybe they're gonna surprise us and release it on this generation PSVR. Okay, and now let's speak a bit about Rav The Oblivion Afterlife, coming to you from Fast Travel Games, the developers of Apex Construct and Curious Tale of Stolen Pets. This is their third game. What's happening is the Quest version released other month. Next week the game will come to the PC VR headset and it will come out on Steam and Oculus Store. And then after that they will do PlayStation VR version. So I expect Rav The Oblivion to come to PSVR around summertime. From the reviews, they are very positive as it goes for the studio. They always releasing quality titles. So I'm glad that at least we know it's a good game coming our way. Shame that PSVR is like on the last thing to do for them. But also you must remember PSVR now, we are in the end game now. It's lost its relevancy now, we're not getting new games each week, less developers developing for PSVR, of course that is because it's end of life for this headset now, but do not worry because things will blow up again once PSVR 2 releases. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you with the latest video from the Wanderer. The developer posted a very nice behind the scene video. This game going to kick ass. I said we didn't had many releases lately, we're not getting many PSVR games, but at least we still getting a very high quality games, which Wanderer is one of those, so definitely this one I cannot wait for. Of course, if you like what you're seeing, then please press a like because it does helps the channel a lot. And if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. Enjoy the Wanderer, and that's it, bye.
Ever wonder what it's like to make a virtual reality game from the ground up? Well, we're making a game called Wanderer. My name is Paige, and this is the first in a series of behind the scenes videos where we pull back the curtain in VR indie development and delve down the rabbit hole.
So, what is Wanderer?
I wish things would just work.
Oh boy. We're making a time travel adventure game.
Time travel adventure game. Wanderer is a VR time traveling adventure game.
This is the 3 words that's been used every time.
We started thinking of, okay, well, what could be a really cool idea in VR? And history kept popping up, like, wouldn't it be cool to relive really iconic moments in history? And then once we pitched it in and we got the go ahead to make this, we really sat down after that point and thought, okay, now we get to build this for real. What things do we really want to focus on?
And from that we started kind of developing that concept more and wrapping this larger kind of fictional narrative around it to do with this time travel kind of adventure that mixes a blend of kind of escape room mechanics with action arcade style VR mechanics. You find yourself in a kind of future timeline set in 2061. I guess the world has essentially collapsed.
Yeah, it's a different world to what we know today.
It kind of sets things in motion where the character Asher encounters someone he's traveling with. From there you start to learn a little bit more about this world, who's left in this world, and what your purpose kind of is. You're trying to find your grandfather's apartment, and from there you're uncovering a set of clues and devices that he's left for you. So you basically inherit this Pandora's box, if you like, of secrets and mystery to do with time travel and uncovering your bigger purpose, which is to start really realigning and readjusting a series of events from history that cause the future we find ourselves in at the start of the game, really, I guess.
It's been really interesting taking a snippet of history and melding it and working with it and making it into something interesting and fun. A lot of what we are explaining in these scenes is totally history, but there are a few little, we bend the truth a little bit here and there, yeah.
It's hard just to start wrapping your head around what it means to actually, from the perspective of a player or a character or, etc., to actually experience time shifts and have, this overarching kind of story that a player, when you start involving relativity, it's really mind-bending. You really have to sit back every now and then and go, okay, how does this actually fit together again?
VR is sort of a new and emerging platform technology, so it's easy enough to kind of get away with having a small studio.
So this is two different companies coming together to make this game. So one of them is M Theory and one of them is Odd Boy, because it's a collaborative effort. We're coming together as Wanderer, the team.
So we're a small studio based in Auckland, New Zealand.
Our core kind of studio team is about 15 to 18 people, and it's a real mix of different skill sets and talents, from programmers to artists to animators to sound engineers. There's a full mix to working with writers and voice artists. Making a game takes a lot of different talent and a lot of different people.
These beanbags are dead bodies that one of the soldiers is going to lie on as he's dying. Dead bodies.
That's most of the stuff that we really talked about, unless there's
Cool.
anything specific you want to talk about. Talk about life.
Childhood was, should we turn this? Hold on. The game's never gonna get made, Doc.
Thanks for watching. We've got a lot more content coming your way. In the next video, we'll be delving into our animation and motion capture pipeline. If you're interested in following along, join the Discord, like and subscribe, and thank you for the support.